mankind, down the ages, have always been identified based on various demographic variables, such as color, creed, race, language, and other cultural and sociological factors like socioeconomic status. In fact, the financial status of the people has to a great extent determined the social hierarchy around the world. But India, the largest democracy in the world, also has the world's longest surviving social hierarchy, the caste system, which has unfortunately survived in spite of the immense regional and communal complexities. There are about 3,000 castes and 25,000 subcastes in India, each related to a specific occupation. The first ever social document, the Constitution of India, drafted by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, has laws safeguarding the rights of the underprivileged, the marginalized section of people. And even though, since independence, the country has enacted many laws and social initiatives to protect and improve the socio-economic conditions of its minorities, caste-related discrimination and violence are still prevalent. Examples of Dalits being denied access to public spaces such as temples and public services like wells, water taps, healthcare and education still make news. Segregation in housing, schools and cremation grounds, occupational restrictions, prohibition of ownership and access to lands, bonded labor, forced prostitution and manual scavenging are other examples of discrimination in the everyday life of the so-called lower castes. Caste-based discrimination influences basic human rights, including civil, political, social, economic, and cultural rights. There is also a major obstacle in achieving developmental goals, since affected population are often excluded from such progressive processes. Though there is unity in diversity, and India is soon on the way to becoming a superpower along with China, problems still exist. Everyday life continues to be affected for the many belonging to the discriminated classes. Indian social activists and political leaders like Tandai Periyar, Karmaveerar Kamaraj, Mahakavi Bharatiyar have addressed this issue during their time. The Indian government since 1950 has taken many initiatives to help the underprivileged through its reservation policies as well as providing social security and especially by insisting on education for all. Compared to the last century, caste-based discriminations have weakened due to the enforcement of strong laws and also due to the improvement of socio-economic background of the marginalized. Creating more employment in the cottage industries and farming as well, in the latest industrial and technological ventures will improve the situation to a great extent. Working towards the welfare of the poor, oppressed, Dalits, the exploited and the backward people of our country should be the goal of every educated Indian. Education and creating employment opportunities for all could see the bane of the ills of caste system.